We're taking that coverage because this is all as a result of Hurricane Harvey. Harvey came in with the winds of 135 miles per hour. We talked about how this was going to produce catastrophic flooding across much of the eastern part of the state, and that is exactly what's happening. Here is the latest on Tropical Storm Harvey. Its winds are about 40 miles per hour. We are seeing some gusts of about 50 miles per hour. Now, the movement is the key there. This storm is not moving very much at all, maybe to the southeast at 2 miles per hour. It is about 25 miles northwest of Victoria, but at this location, as it sits there and spins, it's pulling up that moisture and producing round after round of showers and thunderstorms around the Houston area, and that's why they're continuing to see more flooding as we speak. Just over the past couple of hours, more intense rain. We did see a little break in the action, and that helped them as those first responders were trying to help thousands of people that were trapped in their home with rising floodwaters. But the rain is now coming on back to the Houston area. You can see that on the western side of the city and to the north. It's also extending as far eastward as Beaumont and Lake Charles. Now, we do have flash flood warnings in effect for much of the upper Texas coast, not as much for us, but there is still that tornado warning, another one that is now shifted to the eastern part of the Houston metro area. But again, this is for Houston, and that's because they are now experiencing the full blast of what was Hurricane Harvey. You can see, though, it's not just the Houston metro area that is dealing with these intense amounts of rainfall. The Houston area did pick up anywhere between 10 and 13 inches of rain. But look at Bryan, College Station, Bryan, about 13 to 14 inches of rain. Governor Greg Abbott also talked about how the folks in Bastrop, they too, just east of Austin, how we're also dealing with rescues as a result of rising floodwaters. And this is just the beginning. More heavy showers and thunderstorms likely. Now, the big question for us is, are we pretty much out of the woods as far as the torrential rains? And it looks like at this point we are. Most of it should stay to our north. We're at least getting a break. I know a number of people out there trying to fix up their yards with the limbs that have been broken, and a number of fences also down. But we do still have a flash flood watch in effect for Live Oak B, San Patricio, Aransas, and Refugio County. That's until Wednesday evening. We're still going to see a lot of water that's going to be flowing our way, but the primary focus at this point is up in the Houston area. But we did get some new video